So we'll talk about Francine, and then we have a couple of other systems, Jim, in the eastern Atlantic that we'll pay attention to. But boy, is it raining outside. I mean, it is buckets here from north to south. We continue with downpours. No flood advisories, from the Weather Service here because everything is booking and moving quickly to the east. So the heaviest rain is now beginning to push to the east. In fact, the worst of it now offshore. And look at Key Biscayne now getting clocked there with torrential rain and also some lightning strikes as well. You'll be able to see that. Brickell, usual area that floods easily, been getting some heavy rain over the last 20 minutes or so, and that continues headed to the east and then down south as well from Cutler Bay through Naranja and into Homestead. Also heavy rain there with a couple lightning strikes as everything will finally begin to push off the Atlantic and leave us be as we head through the early part of tomorrow. But you can see the Keys still going to be in on it there as you are going to be last to dry out. But we will through the morning, and then we'll get back into more afternoon showers and thunderstorms. This pattern will favor additional heavy rainfall through the afternoon, so that is going to trigger likely some additional flood advisories. Then we get a little bit drier towards the tail end of the weekend. I think both weekend days are okay, but Sunday looks to be the drier of the two, and that Saturday will still have plenty of downpours through the afternoon. So there is the forecast as we head through the day on Thursday. Be able to see a few showers and storms. Look at the clock. They're 1 o'clock already, 2, 3, same as we've been doing the last few days. And some of these cells will be capable of producing some heavy rain. That's just the air mass that's on top of us right now. Latest on Francine, we're getting hourly updates from the National Hurricane Center, but I just want to give you up to date on the landfall. That was a Category 2, 30 miles southwest of Morgan City, Louisiana there with 100-mile-an-hour winds. A Category 2, it was predicted to make landfall as a Cat 1. We always say prepare for one cat higher, and that's what they got. New Orleans now getting in on that northern edge there of the strongest winds. Reported 76-mile-an-hour winds just in the last few minutes, down to 55, so it'll kind of oscillate like that through the rest of the evening. Tropical Depression 7. This is now, we're talking eastern Atlantic. Here's Cabo Verde, and you can see the western coast of the African continent there. This is not really, I don't think, going to be an issue. It will develop into the next tropical storm. It'll be Gordon. The reason I say that, we've been feeling pretty confident the models, sure, north and west, but then eventually getting picked up and rather quickly here, and it gets spit out back out to sea. So I don't think that's going to be an issue for us whatsoever here across the mainland U.S. Rip currents on the low side for tomorrow. If you're planning a beach day or no alerts for the Atlantic waters, I think we're looking good there as we check in on the forecast there. Again, high rain chances coming up for the afternoon. So if you're headed out tailgating early enough, you'll get in on some showers and storms, and those could linger into kickoff, which will be 8:15 tomorrow with the Bills. You can watch it right here on your FIDS on CBS Miami station. There are the rain chances still high on Saturday and then drying out by early next week.